Hey everyone, today we are back in the custom pack, and did you see it? Did you see it? Oh boy, here we go. It's the adventures of a turn 1 tier 2. What would you take here? There's the Saola. That's a new pet, end turn. It scales, gives health, removes attack, and the guinea pig. I think the guinea pig is a great option for adventures of a turn 1 tier 2. You end the turn with 2 pets. Guinea pig's a great pet in that you can get it to level 3 very quick. For not a lot of gold, and then you can do like a frog swap onto an actual ability pet. You can transform it, or you can just hold it as tempo, sell it off later. But the Saola is a new pet. I determined that we need to try to do something with it, and it's kind of tough because, especially in the beginning, because stuff doesn't have a lot of attack to begin with. So you're removing attack, giving health. I guess it's good in that when you start stacking pets to level them up, you'll be replacing that attack with the base stat pet that you're buying from the shop, just like we're doing here with the Alchemedes. So essentially we get that attack back that we lost, which is nice. But I wasn't too sure the route I wanted to take. This pack, if you saw it, it is my giant otter pack. I didn't have too many plans with the giant otter, and I will say at first I didn't even understand how to use it. I didn't use it right for a couple runs. I'm not sure in the bonus clip if I have any like epic fails. I more so wanted to show kind of what I was trying and some of the success or paths to success that I was trying to take. And the main reason I was doing this is just it was one of the pets I didn't experiment with much yet, the giant otter, which makes sense because yeah, I totally used it wrong. And then, it's an achievement I didn't have as well. I'm getting very, very close, even after the Danger Pack update. I'm getting very close to capping out my achievements, and I think we are finally going to do it. I think I'm going to make the final push to complete all of my achievements. I think as of recording this video, I believe there's less than 10 achievements left to go. So already getting close. At a certain point, I'll make videos, kind of the quest to 100% achievements. I know I was doing that in the past, and then they had an update, and it was like I went from having less than 10 achievements to having like 25 or 30 to go. And I was like, we'll put the quest on hold and just kind of play the game naturally. And there you go. The whole game I was building up, trying to force the Saola to buff the Alchemedes, all so I can just do a level 1 frog swap back onto the Saola itself. So I thought that was pretty cool, utilizing all that scaling to itself, essentially. So now we bring in the Amani Rabbit, and we'll get into explaining kind of why some of these pets are in the pack. The Amani Rabbit was kind of one of the crucial low tier pets in the pack as far as the giant otter is concerned. When you think of giving stats in the start of battle phase, or giving stats for the start of battle phase, the Amani Rabbit makes sense because it does a jump attack at the start of battle. So if it gets more stats, that's extra padding that maybe it can survive that attack. And I figured we need to target the Saola onto the Amani Rabbit. It's going to keep gaining attack throughout the run. So essentially the attack it gains, if the Saola is hitting it every turn, it's just going to gain that attack back. So we're just getting free scaling onto the Amani Rabbit. I want to make sure that the Saola is hitting it. I believe all the scaling at this point is very crucial, and it's kind of good to get ahead, and hopefully we can sustain it later. And Grounded Sap, what are you cooking up? I've seen Grounded Sap running tree a good amount, and I never know if it's an actual tree team or if it's using tree as a tempo pet. Sometimes we get in the late game and I see multiple trees, and lots of battle stats going out after the trees get their coconut, and it's very devastating. So hopefully Grounded can rack up some wins with those teams. It could just be a random pack, and that's the pets that are in the pack. So turn 7 here, pairs, of course. I'm always just spamming pairs turn 7. And Turtle Pill shows up. I figured, you know what? We're kind of going big unit, go smash right now. I take the melon onto the Saola first, mainly because it's so statted up, and there you go. What a great trade. Unfortunately, it looks like, oh no, we actually draw. Thought we were going to lose that one, but end up drawing, can preserve the heart. 3 heart still, only 3 wins turn 8. So just stat up the units, feed the pair to the Saola because the Amani Rabbit is getting some scaling every turn, so I figure if we can have 2 big units every turn, that's pretty good. If we can also get a melon on the Amani Rabbit, that will set our team up for great success. Shout out Borat. Oh man, I used to do a form of a Borat impression, or my my poor white man's take on it. And gosh, me and my buddies used to have so much fun in high school with that, just doing impressions and goofing around and, you know, being reckless teenagers. So Bonobo, Kets, Turtle, yeah, all great options. We have the level 2 Saola now, so if we bring in another pet, we can get the buffs from it. But at this point, it looks like I'm really just concerned with levels. Not only did I want to win with the Adventures of a Turn 1 Saola, but I also wanted to get my achievement. The main reason Saola's in this pack, it definitely works with what I was going for with the Giant Otter, but I did not have the achievement. So I just, as I'm building these packs, you know, going for like a Giant Otter achievement pack, I'm just throwing other kind of lower tier pets that I need achievements for, seeing if either maybe the Giant Otter team doesn't work out and I go a different direction, which is exactly what we're doing here. At this point in the run, I'm not concerned with Giant Otter at all. I don't know if I've seen one in the shop at this point, but I don't really care. I just want to make a strong team. Buy, sell a zebra. As long as one of the zebra buffs hits one of the pets we want to keep, that's a good thing. And it looks like we're going to bring in a Highland Cow. Highland Cow makes sense when you think of Saola. We're just going to be giving the Highland Cow health every turn. I have a Mammoth frozen. There's a Giant Otter. And I guess Highland Cow is a good point to talk about the Giant Otter a little bit. The Giant Otter. Here's the ability. In the before battle phase, so think pancakes, the before battle phase, it will throw out a bunch of stats. It'll buff its teammates. But it only buffs the teammates for the start of battle phase. So you need to utilize start of battle pets, like the Highland Cow, like the Amani Rabbit. It's exactly what I was going for with the Giant Otter. Stay tuned for the bonus clips. I'm going to show what I think is a strong presentation of the Giant Otter, and I did have some struggles with it, but I think that's just the current state of custom packs, which I know is a broken record at this point. Even post-update, when things were looking a little bit better, things are back to being cringo, scalo, cringo, scalo. I forgot what order I say it, but it's not a good thing. It's scary, and we get the level 3 Amani Rabbit. I actually did not have that achievement as well. I played a decent amount of Amani Rabbit, but it's typically a pet I don't look to get level 3. Level 2 seems to be enough. It'll scale plenty of attack over time as long as you bring it in early, which usually you do because it's a tier 3. So in comes the Mammoth. Now the Saola is going to buff the Mammoth. It's not going to buff the Kets. It's going to buff the Rabbit, the Highland Cow, the Mammoth. The pills here can roll once, maybe find a pet that we want, or we can pill and then bring in a Bonobo. So I was interested in selling the Kets, bringing in a pet that we wanted, and then pilling the Mammoth, getting the permanent stats on everything. Looks like we're going to settle for a Bonobo, potentially. How are we going to do this? Are we going to pill? We're just going to rip the pill. Yep, we have 2 hearts remaining. Definitely a very high greed play for this point in the run. We're not fully utilizing our level 3 Saola. We get our... Oh man, our attack got reduced. Grounded. Oh, our Saola. Oh, Saola is there to save the day, and that's the good thing about having 2 medium-sized units at this point of the run, not just one big unit goes smash. So I've felt very targeted recently in the teams I've been seeing. I'm sure it's just coincidence, but especially Grounded Saps teams seems like they've been a hard counter to certain teams I've been running. So when I was running these teams here that you see in this video, was right after I did a couple days series of just big unit go smash variations and custom packs. They were very broken teams. It was a run where I was going for winning with only 1 pet in the late game. So not like a turn 12, turn 13 win with 1 pet, like a turn 16, 17 plus win. And yeah, I feel like Grounded was like, okay, well, these teams are in the pool for a couple days. Let me put some teams in there that if they match up against Meta Brusk's 1 big unit go smash team, it'll be a hilarious battle. So the Humphead Wrasse there, I figured was kind of one of those teams where if I have one large unit, well, it'll just absolutely destroy me. So we get the horn build new bird from Danger Pack that sends 3 buffs to the lowest stat of the pet. We have another mammoth. It looks like we're going to be looking for a pill and bringing in a mongoose. It all makes sense. Throw the chocolate. Hopefully we can find a pill. It does not look like we're going to find a pill. Are we going to just send it? It looks like we are. Thought maybe we're going to sell the mammoth to ensure we get the mongoose. But we can greed for one more turn, and ooh, that is a big black rhino team. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Ronnie Maybe. It is the new Yogru. It is the new Tom Gome. Ronnie Maybe, you are now the enemy. Consider yourself declared. I don't declare bankruptcy. I declare you as the enemy. All right, let's focus up again. Buy, sell our oysters. Got a couple level ups we could potentially get. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get there. Roll one more time in the hopes that we get something. And then I figure, you know what? I kind of forgot at this point. I've been greeding way too hard in this run. I forgot it was a turn 1 Saola. I forgot that this is a double achievement run. I just need to win by any means necessary. So why not just leave the mongoose in the front with the peanut butter? Hope we get the matchup, and look at this. We actually KO the Triceratops with the Amani rabbit. So the peanut butter can work on the leech behind it. They had 2 massive units. Those units are instantly deleted. We had a ton of trumpets to back it up with our Highland Cow Okra. Oh man, it felt good. And what do you know? It's more grounded sap. I feel like it was some random packs that I was running into and just happened to work out that way. So yeah, let's talk about Giant Otter. I had Abomination in the pack. I thought that was a cool pet that could work. I could just swallow the Highland cows and leopards and that kind of stuff. And then you essentially have a starter battle pet with the Abomination, and I can really showcase the Otter with it. So that was the hope here. You see I have the, what's this pet called? The Shoehorn Build something from the Danger Pack. We bring in the leopard because why not? Leopard is amazing. Level 3 hatching chick. I figured, man, this run can absolutely take off. All we need is to survive. If we can survive, then maybe we can thrive. I'm guessing I did a frog swap onto this giant otter. Last ditch effort. Throw a cotton candy. I was gonna say, why do we have that turtle frozen? Looks like we pretty much locked up the shop. We freeze. I wanted to get the turtle into the Abomination. Forgot about the Abomination. And what do you know? It's Nick running a great one team, an Evil Book team, and Evil Book is just so devastating. If you're not prepared for it, it's gonna absolutely destroy you. And check this out. We got the Amani Rabbit going again. And another starter battle pet is the Golden Tamarin. The Golden Tamarin has made many appearances in my videos lately. It's probably the best transform pet that works with all of the different transform support pets, right? Like I was gonna say the Philippine Eagle, that's the jump pet. You have the Silky Sifaka, which transforms into tier 6 pets, but then you have the Amsterdam, not Amargasaurus. I'm blanking on it. Albatross. Amsterdam Albatross that gives permanent stats. And I'm just talking through all the bonus clips. So here you see we have the Amani Rabbit, we have the Leopard Tiger. Unfortunately, we get a Salmon of Knowledge, but the Salmon actually buffs their back units, which is inconsequential. Did the Giant Otter stats go out after everything else? No, it's supposed to go off first, right? Yeah, we get the stats first. Oh, and then the stats go away. I think it's really cool when you hit Werewolf on an even turn with the Golden Tamarin like we just did. You see the Otter stats go out, the Werewolf gets buffed with the Otter stats, and then the Otter stats get removed. So it's a really, really cool interaction. I don't think I've really seen something like that happen in the game, where you're utilizing something just for the start of battle phase. I guess every start of battle ability is just utilizing in the start of battle phase, but I don't know. I'm trying to make a point. It makes sense in my head. And this run gets extremely far. Turn 15, 8 trophies, 1 heart. Unfortunately, the trades just aren't there. And this big parrot was just sneaking in the back. I didn't even see it when I thought I had won that battle. And then I see the 50-50 parrot. And I'm like, dear God, check this out. Pay attention here. I run into Freets. And I get so excited. I'm like, ooh, it's Freets. See my mouse? I'm like, ooh, it's Freets. It's Freets. And we get our Emperor Tamarin level up. We level up into Highland Cow, which is perfect. We have a skeleton dog. We could just throw the Highland Cow in the back. We have a flamingo banana pill. So why not just sell the Tamarin onto the Meta Brusk? You're supposed to roll once. You damn fool. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't think I've ever made that mistake with Emperor Tamarin. I've used Emperor Tamarin a lot. So I was obviously distracted. I blame Freets. Why you doing me dirty like that, Freets? Come on, you can't be distracting me like this in custom packs. So you can tell at this point I am super rattled. I really don't know what to do. A lioness shows up and we have 3 hearts, and I'm like, you know what? I can probably and then I'm like, nah, I should probably just take the mammoth. We could probably just keep this Dimetrodon and skeleton dog. Kind of just disregard the whole giant otter shenanigans and maybe just turn this drastic mistake into a win. It would be a funny bonus clip, maybe it would be a great success if we win. There's the Borat. And yeah, maybe, and look at this. I just have no idea what to do. I don't know I put my skeleton dog in the back. What are we doing? Oh geez, that was hilarious. And I decide to buff the skeleton dog with the monkey. Hope that the skeleton dog hits the Highland Cow. I don't know. I'm in a complete panic. Fast forward, I end up taking the lioness. The run actually survives. I get an incredible high roll lioness. Check this out. We have double level 2 lioness. I brought a tiger in that had some lioness scaling. I find an oyster, and I'm like, at this point, when you get the lionesses going, you just got to go all in. So pretty much the only thing I'm rolling for here, I think, would be Highland Cow or lioness. We find another lioness. So oyster goes, we bring in lioness. I really need to find a lioness. I decide to throw the chocolate. It's a very greedy play. I figure I can sell something. If I find another lioness, I can sell something and bring in the lioness. I decide to sell the tiger and keep the Highland Cow with the hopes that maybe those trumpets will be the difference. All we need to do at this point is survive the round. You see how big that Highland Cow is? We don't need any more lioness. I can actually sell a level 2 lioness and not even combine for a level 3. I can sell a level 2 lioness. I can instantly get level 2 Highland Cow, bring in another highly scaled pet. If we survive that turn, I would have won the game. We would have turned the whole game around and won. 50-50 shop, super easy. So it's very devastating when that happens. And yeah, we're going to finish off with a final bonus clip here, showcasing the giant otter finally. Finally, I saved it for the end. This is going to be my achievement run with the giant otter. It's very close to what I had envisioned for the custom pack, and it would have been the main run in any other case for this video if I didn't get the adventures of a turn 1 tier 2. And man, the fact that I got a Saola in that main run and we got the double achievement, I haven't had the opportunity for runs like that in a long time. So with all that being said, we're going to ride off into the sunset. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. Oh, it's another geometric tortoise. We always see those. We'll catch you in the next one.